Alright guys, so your boy just getting home. I had to stop by mom's house. Um, Mainly because I saw when I was leaving the job my sister's car sitting in the yard, and I haven't seen her in a little bit. My next to the youngest sister. Um, so I stopped by, hollered at her, the kids, my mom, my stepdad. I had to finish up a test for my other job also, so that was one of my pit stops just to see if I could get that finished before I got home. Um, Fragrance I wore today is one that I've talked about a little bit in the past. I have done a review on it. I actually did I think it was something like my top sweetest fragrances or some shit like that. I don't know what the fuck. It was a couple days ago. But this fragrance actually I believe was in it also. And I did say that this one was hyped a lot. That one and the next flanker to it, in which I've smelled but I don't have, and I do want to get it. I had a chance to pick up a 200 ml bottle of it for $80 a while back around Christmas time, but me being cheap, I didn't want to spend the coin for it. I should have. But anyway, the fragrance I wore today, I said that I didn't get any compliments when I wore it the first time or two. Today that changed, and I am quite satisfied with the results, except for one comment that I did get. It was an older lady, and she said that she could smell me all the way down the hall, which is a good thing. The bad part is she said it was too much, and that this is a hospital and that I shouldn't be wearing colognes and stuff like that. So that's her opinion. Me personally, I don't think it's hurting anything except for people who have sensitive noses or allergies or something like that. But you know, I stay away from the rooms with the contact precaution signs on them due to that fact. So whatever, it really doesn't make a difference. But I did get other compliments today from having this fragrance on, and you're wondering what the hell I'm talking about. Let me tell you, it is the house of Paco Rabanne. This is 1 Million Lucky, and this fragrance smells damn good, regardless as to me not getting compliments before versus now. I'm much happier now because this was hyped up so much, and I bought it. I actually paid like $45 for this at TJ Maxx a while back, and I wanted 1 Million Privé, which was the one I said was a 200 ml bottle, and I actually passed on it. And I am going to get it in the collection, so I'm not worried about it. Uh, Online for a 100 ml bottle, which is the only size I see, is $71.39. And like I said, I got this one, which is the 50 ml for 1.7 for $45 at TJ Maxx. I have seen these quite a few times, not that often, but I do see these pop in from time to time. So if you don't have 1 Million Lucky, pick it up. Um, to me, this is hazelnut wholesomeness. Very sweet fragrance, but it is very well blended, very nice. And I think I am going to get a second bottle of this just to back it up. I mean, I got plenty because I don't wear it much, but I still might get a backup bottle of this. It says this was released or launched in 2018, and is a woodsy, captivating men's fragrance designed to make the wearer feel like they can take on anything. The blend makes a grand entrance with top notes of grapefruit, ozone, and plum, followed by sweet, earthy heart notes of honey, jasmine, cashmere wood, hazelnut, and cedar. Base notes of patchouli, vetiver, and oak moss bring a smoothness to the earthy chords of the blend while balancing out the fragrance's sweetness. The blend is recommended for casual day or night wear, and this worked perfectly for me today. Earlier this morning, it was kind of cool, so it works well in the cool, not the extreme cold, but it does work for cool weather like fall. Spring is still kind of cool. Summertime is okay. Just don't go too heavy on the trigger because this is super sweet and it may give people a headache. I would not advise wearing a lot of this. Maybe 2 or 3 sprays of it. If you're in an office, possibly 1 because it is sweet. You can offend people with this if you go too heavy. I'm heavy handed, and that's probably why that one lady said that it was too much for her, because I did spray on an excessive amount of it due to the fact that the first 2 times I wore this, I didn't get any compliments, and I was wondering what the fuck was going on. But finally, I got reaction out of people today. 1 negative and like 3 or 4 positive. So I'm happy with that. I can deal with it. Very well worth the price I paid for it, guys. $45. I mean, if I could have found this for cheaper, that would have been great. But $45 is cool. And I actually wasn't gonna do this, but I think I'm gonna go ahead. I actually said the other night that I bought a fragrance when I was in the mall getting my phone fixed day before yesterday, and I was talking to the guy in Perfume World. He's, I guess, Middle Eastern, and I told him that. Hold on a second. So one day I was in the mall and I finally purchased Albertash Concepts #1, which is a damn good fragrance. One of the best I've smelled in my collection. The highest priced one also. I purchased that one and 2 other fragrances, and he actually gave me this one for free. And I did smell it first and I thought it was okay. This is Pure Emotion. And when I got home and I got to spraying again, and this, it's not horrible, but it's not my style. I don't know what's in it. I didn't even want to look it up. And I just told him about it. I just said, hey, that Pure Emotion kind of sucked. The one that you gave to me. And he said, look, brother, he said, I'm going to give you something, and I want you to check it out, yada, yada, yada. So I said, okay, cool. And the reason why I think he gave me this is because it is actually one of his cheapies, because I couldn't even find any information on this, period, online. But this is called Pride Black. This is the box. Eau de Toilette, 100 ml bottle, 3.4 ounce. Never heard of it. Nothing on the sides. The top just says Cosmo Designs, and I even looked that up, and it gave me a website, but it didn't give me this fragrance. So this is my official unboxing and first impression. So I did mention that I did get to smell this in the store, and I said it smelled like a very popular fragrance that I hate talking about because it's so overhyped in my book, and I actually am so sick of hearing about it. And I'm going to check this out before I say it again, because what I smelled in the store smelled like it, but I could have been deceived. So with that being said, gotta clear canvas right there. This is the bottle. It's not see-through at all. It's called Pride Black. I'm not going to do a full presentation, but once I give this a wearing, maybe tomorrow, I'll do a full presentation on it. So, initial thought. For one, it doesn't last long. To me, this smells like a light version of Club de Nuit Intense Man. And as we all know, Club de Nuit Intense Man is a clone or close clone of Creed Aventus. This really just smells like a very watered down and light version of Club de Nuit Intense Man. I actually smelled it in the store and it kind of smelled like Aventus a little bit, but to me now it smells more like Club de Nuit Intense Man. Just a light, watered down version. It actually puts me in the mind frame of one of those City Trend fragrances that I talked about, that I bought, the inspired by fragrances. Puts me in the mind frame of those. Like this could be one of those City Trend type joints. Cause it's not strong at all. Like, period. Like right now I don't smell nothing. It's very, very faint. And y'all see how many sprays I've sprayed of this. So as you can see, it's wet. It has an alcohol blast, so if you sniff it, it will open you up a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty much what it smells like. It just smells like a cheap ass inspired by fragrance of Club de Nuit Intense Man. That's exactly what it smells like, because it has no spine, it has no backbone, no nothing. Like, it really can't even stand on its own. I've sprayed so many sprays of this. You guys have seen how many sprays I've sprayed of this. And I don't hardly smell anything. Even with these last few sprays I just sprayed, it's very faint. So, yeah, it's not worth it. If you see this fragrance at like Perfume World or some kind of fragrance store, don't even waste your time, guys. It's not even worth it. Pride Black, Eau de Toilette. Um, you can use it actually as an air freshener if you do end up with it somehow, but I'm probably just gonna give this away. Like, it's not even worth it. It's not. Kind of puts me in the mind frame of fragrances that I bought from City Trends, like this fake Aventus called Adventure. It puts me in the mind frame of that. The Vicious Aqua, which is supposed to be Invictus. type inspired by fragrance, in which I will say that this smells close, damn close to Invictus Aqua being a cheapie. The bottle is kind of cheesy, even though it kind of looks like just a big version of it, but it does smell damn close to the original. So I'm more happy with this one than I am with anything else. And I also have this one, which is supposed to be inspired by CH Men by Carolina Herrera. And I actually like this one also a little bit. Smells kind of nice. It just doesn't last long, but you know, hey, it is what it is. But it's not worth it. This Cosmo Designs Pride Black, it's just a bootleg, watered down version of Club de Nuit Intense Man. That's all it is, guys. Not even worth picking up, so don't even think about it. Save yourself some money. As you can see, this is inspired by Creed Aventus clone. At first, I didn't like it because you couldn't smell anything, and initial spray you still don't get anything special. It's just good enough for maybe a car air freshener or something like that, if you can't give it away. But don't run out and buy this one either. It's not worth it. Even though it cost me just a few bucks, it's not worth it. It just smells cheap. That's all. So, anyways, that's all I got for you guys tonight. I actually, like I said, did purchase a fragrance. I'm just not ready to reveal it yet. Some of you guys may be surprised once I unveil it to you. And some people are gonna say, I told you that you were gonna like it, yada yada yada. Yeah, you guys were right. I do like it. And when I wear it, hopefully it performs, because it is powerful. It's beast mode. I actually love the dry down, and until I unveil it to you guys, you're gonna have to wait. Anyways, I'm out, guys. Y'all have a good night. Peace.